Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? Welcome back. I wanted to go ahead and share with you all the palettes that I just can't live without. I recently moved in with my boyfriend and we are in the process of looking for a home. So in the current time, I have a very small space to keep my makeup and I had to pack a lot of stuff. So I thought it'd be interesting to do a video on what I just could not pack, what I had to keep with me, my favorite go-to palettes. I have some newer palettes that I haven't played with and just a bunch of mostly indie favorites. So if you guys want to see what I just needed in my life, could not live without for even a few months, then let's jump right on in. Okay, so here's what my current setup looks like without my camera all up close. So it looks kind of weird, but I just wanted to show you guys really quickly. Okay, so first on this little display here, I have some of my favorite palettes slash some of my most aesthetically pleasing. So I've got two of the little Natasha Denona minis. This one is the mini Lila, which is super cute. I don't really reach for these shades as much. I honestly just use these two like in my travel makeup bag all the time. And then I also have the mini Xenon palette, which is literally probably the best little mini she's ever done. So good if you love cool tones. I don't know if my camera is focusing because I can't see, but I love that one. And then I also have my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer just because it's super cute and also huge, so it doesn't fit perfectly with all my other blushes and bronzers and whatnot. And then I have some Bridgerton palettes. So I think this is, what is this one? This is the Belle of the Ball. Just looks like that. Beautiful. I mean, honestly, it's not even like I reach for these that much, but they just like they belong on display. So that's why they ended up here. And then I have this one, which I believe this was the original one. And there's what that looks like. That is the Diamond of the First Water. Okay. Watch it not fit back in. And then I also have the face palette right here. Got the Cindy Grace Enduring Love palette. We've got the Charlotte Tilbury Smoky Eyes Are Forever, which is a newer palette to me. I did get it in the Beautylish Lucky Bag, but I didn't try it until like 2 weeks ago. So that's why I have that one here, because it fits. It's pretty thin, so it fits in this little space, and also like I want to get some more use out of it. And then we have Natasha Denona Gold. You know her. She's an icon. Forever a favorite. So next I went ahead and pulled out the stack of palettes that is on the bottom just because I couldn't figure out a way to put my tripod and it not be weird. But let's go ahead and go through these one by one. Top, I have my What's Up Beauty palettes. I had to keep these with me because I really, really love them. I feel like they're so small, condensed, and such great quality. So we have the Monsoon palette, which looks like this. It's more jewel tones, but it's so, so pretty. And then there is the Geodes palette, I believe is what this one's called, which has like some pops of purple and green and mauviness, but I don't know, I think it's such a beautiful palette. Next I have the Brunette palette from Melt because originally I got this in one of the Melt mystery bags, and when I saw it in person I thought it was super pretty. I haven't played with it yet, but I just felt like it was one of the ones that I haven't played with that I had to have, and that I feel like I'm gonna play with very, very soon. This one did come a little bit broken, the thing's dirty, but here is what it looks like. I mean, it's very neutral. Could possibly be boring, but I think it could also possibly be a staple. So yeah, kept it to try. Next I have the Gemini palette, which I caved and purchased because I have no willpower. It was such a good sale, but I haven't tried it yet. So here's what it looks like. It's stunning. I want to do a video that's like my first time trying the Gemini palette in years. I don't know why I said it like that, but I think that could be fun. And I don't know, we'll see if I love it as much as I love the original. I did have it previously, but it grew mold, so I threw it away. So I have the Gemini 2 palette because it is a newer one, and I just feel like it's super, super pretty. I want to get some more use out of it. I want to play it with the original Gemini. So I felt like I just wasn't ready to pack that up and not have it for a few months. And then you know me, there's no way I could not have the Vita and the Muerte palette from Melt. These are just my favorite of their palettes. They're staples. I actually saw Muerte came back and I wanted to do a video on it, but I was just so busy. And then I got another email that's saying it's leaving again, so I don't know what's going on, but I had to have both these. So, I mean, I'm sure you've seen it before. There's Morte and Vita. Stunning. Okay, next we have the Glaminatrix Nocturnal palette. I'm not sure exactly why I couldn't pack this one. I mean, the color story is beautiful. There's something about it, I just had to keep it with me. So let me know if you want to see anything else with this. Maybe I'll do a video on Patreon soon. Okay, next we have the 3 Sydney Grace and Temptalia palettes. These are all the light versions. Honestly, you're going to see a lot of Sydney Grace here. I mean, I already showed you the Enduring Love, but I just couldn't not have my Sydney Grace palettes because they're all such high quality. And I wanted to make sure that I had a mixture, like a really good mixture of palettes, especially for my Patreon content, because I try not to just focus on newer things there. I try to do palettes that like a lot of people have or whatever. So that's why I have so many palettes. I mean, I don't know. I have a lot more palettes that are not with me, you know, but I was trying to keep a good amount of variety. So anyways, we have the Quintessence palette, which this one is my favorite. Literally the best smoky eye fun palette. We have Radiant Reflection. I literally don't have these memorized still. And I can't open it, but this one's a little bit more like jewel tone, super pretty. And then lastly, we have On the Horizon, which is stunning as well. And then at the very bottom of that stack, I have my 2 Pat McGrath palettes, probably because they're the heaviest, chunkiest, so they felt like they should be on the bottom. But yeah, I just felt like I couldn't pack these. So I have this one that I can't remember the name of, but I purchased this one myself. I really, really love it. I feel like it's such a pretty cool tone palette. Has basically everything I could ever want for a quick, easy eye. And I just did not want to be without it. And then the other one that I have was actually sent to me by a subscriber, which was super sweet. Again, I can't remember the name, but this is one of the more like pinky ones. I mean, I know Pat McGrath has a lot of pinky ones, but this one's super, super cute. My camera does not want to focus today. I don't know why. And then lastly, we have this little section here, which I feel like I did pretty good considering how many palettes I have, that it is this condensed. But on top I have some baby wipes just because I use them sometimes when I'm filming. I try to wash up what I can, but they're pretty essential. I just have a setting spray here. I don't even use setting spray that often, but this one is from Mented, so I felt like it'd be good to have at least one option. And then next I have this, I know I'm not even giving you a whole tour. I'm supposed to be just talking about palettes, but this is my little eyeliner holder, so I've just been keeping it here, but it does tend to like move around and whatnot. And then I also have one more eyeliner set here. This is just from Odin's Eye. As you can see, I haven't even used all of them yet, but honestly, I feel like some of these I've used, they haven't been that pigmented. I need to use the rest and like figure it out so I can give you guys an update. Okay, I only have one like actual face palette. I have some little trios and some little quads, but the face palette that I decided to keep with me is the Nasta Beauty Swatch Me palette because it is so cute. I mean, look at that. Literally aesthetics, everything. I really liked this palette when I first got it, but I'm even more into cream products now, so I thought I would pull it back out. And also they sent me their new eyeshadow palette, which is so cute as well, so I wanted to do a full face of Nasta Beauty and just do like a little feature video on them, so I wanted to keep this out. Right here I have some of my Adept Cosmetics palettes. I have the Plain Jane Remastered, which is stunning. Love the packaging on these. I have the new Amunet palette right there. And then I also have the Heather Austin palette, which is probably my favorite Adept palette, so I just couldn't go without it. I mean, it is messy AF, but stunning. Just pull these out. I have some palettes from Shroud here. So there is the new Creepy Cute 2 palette, which I wanted to keep out because it's a newer one, and it's pretty nice. I did a palette bingo with it the other day and really liked the look. I have the original Creepy Cute because it fulfills all of my pastel dreams. Love it. And then I also have the It's Freaking Bats palette just because it's such a fun one. I wanted to keep it out. This is their collab with Butte Bean, but I think she actually changed her Instagram name to Batty Bean. I need to keep up. Okay, next we have another collab. You know I love my collabs. So this is Angelica's palette with Odin's Eye, the Hella palette. I don't know why. Literally every time I film with this, I have to go back and watch her videos to see if it's Hella or Hela. I just can't remember, but I think it's Hella. So here's what this, oh, there's what that one looks like. And then here is the Nasta Beauty palette I was telling you guys about. Literally so cool. It is a CD and it even pops out and everything. We've got the Cleona and Emily Violet Marie collab, the Dragon Fruit palette. So pretty. So cute. Like, how could I not keep this out for summer? I just had no choice. We've got the Soul Mane 2 palette from Odin's Eye, one of their newer ones that I felt like I really liked, but I haven't gotten a chance to play with that much. And then another Cindy Grace palette. We've got the Coffee Talk palette, if it would focus. This one is a really nice, just like little neutral palette. I'm not as obsessed with it as I thought I was gonna be. I don't love the shimmers, but the mattes are so good. Okay, next we have the Tiny Marvels palette, which is one of my go-tos. This is the Cindy Grace collaboration with Mel Thompson. I don't know, it's just such a special palette. Here's what it looks like. I literally reach for this at least every week, I would say. We've got the Ace Beauté Tropical Vibes palette. I kept this out because it's my favorite palette from Ace Beauté. Look at that. Next we have the new Glaminatrix Nearly Natural palette. I just did a first impression on and I am obsessed. It is the prettiest neutral palette I've seen in so long. My goal is to hopefully film a 3 looks video with this week. I'm so excited to finally have time to film again. You guys don't even understand. Okay, we've got Stone Cold Fox from ColourPop. I mean, just a go-to. Can't live without everything you need neutral palette. It's dirty as heck, as you can see. And then next I have all my Blend Bunny palettes because they're so good. We've got Surge. We've got Primal, the newest one. We've got Blends, the OG. Probably still my favorite. And then we've got the Dollhouse palette. Another really lovely, neutral but fun one. Okay, at the bottom I just have some single shadows. I have some from Cleona, some from Davina, and some from Terra Moons that I couldn't live without. We don't have to go through those right now. I also have a PR box from Cindy Grace that they sent me with 2 of their new palettes. Actually, I think there's 3, but one of them, it's like the light and the dark version. So I'm gonna do a video on those soon. So if you see those palettes pop up, that's why. But that is pretty much all my palettes that I'm keeping with me right now, the ones I couldn't live without. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.